Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Levitated. This is Frogman, and we've been kind of busy in between episodes. As we can see right off the bat, there is a waystone here, which waystones mean we managed to get something finally. Let's look at it really quickly. The Horpstone requires a mana diamond, and a mana diamond, the only way you can get a mana diamond is if you go to a specific biome and dig one of them up. So this little biome over here is an example of one of the biomes you can find them. And as we showed, they are hanging these little spiky thingies off the bottom of it. And I got brave and got my bucket of water wherever he is, and kind of did the old work under the world like you usually do in a skyblock fashion to try to make things working. As far as things go, that basically meant we got a few diamonds. I didn't get a lot of diamonds, but I did manage to get down underneath an area and do a little bit of digging. So no major deal, just enough that I decided I went ahead and put a diamond onto that, and we made a few waystones. The reason why I made a couple of waystones is because here very shortly we're going to have to go to... I love the noise. We're going to have to actually go to the end island, the main island, and this is the nearest portal to get there. So we're going to have to go over there so that we can do a little bit of stuff. So let's go back to base. All the wonderful noises and everything like that. We're going to have to do that later on for creating runes. I've also gone ahead and collected a fair amount of dirt and started a reasonably decent little farm over here so that we can collect a couple of things that we need to be able to do the next thing. So let's go ahead and check a couple other things that I have going on. As you can see, I have a shulker box. That's because I got lucky and found one of these other little kinds of, not like a normal end city dungeon. I found another dungeon that had one of these shulker spawners underneath of it. Let's see if I broke it. It's right there. And I got it to spawn enough shulkers and killed enough of them that I got at least one of those. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more of that. But in the box, we have a couple of more things. Got a black lotus, got an overgrowth seed. I actually need to go throw that into the pool. And I have a bunch of these biotics because I was using them to fill a mana pool so that I could fill my band of mana that I have now. So that's nice and full. And I managed to find a few parts, or at least enough parts to make a living wood bow. And so I crafted a whole bunch of arrows. And you're going, okay, well, that's awesome. How do you get all those parts? Well, we know how to make feathers. Feathers, we found out last time around, you make them by throwing a paper airplane or a magic paper airplane. Gravel, of course, is fairly easily got now because of the fact we have the squeezer, so we can take cobblestone and crush the cobblestone into gravel, and if you take gravel into a squeezer, you get flint. So I made a bunch of stuff. Yes, I know I have the availability of the tinker's bows and arrows and whatnot. I actually prefer this bow and the crystal bow, which is something I'm going to be making just as soon as it's available, over those because of what I can do with them. So it's very cool, especially the crystal bow. I believe the crystal bow actually auto replenishes armor, or it should say ammo, as you go. So we've been kind of playing around and getting a few things done, and I don't know why I have this on me. You can go over there. What else do we need to catch up on? I did find a rose. That's nice. Those are going to be handy for later. I don't think there was anything massively major going on other than the wisdom saplings that I found in a chest. This is an honest-to-God, regular old, normal, everyday kind of sapling deal. It's not it actually makes this really kind of pretty brown wood. I'm assuming this is part of the wizardry mod, which we haven't even messed with, but this is a normal tree. It's a normal sapling. It's something that if I really do want to, I can do something that I haven't done in a really long time. Now, the problem is I can't do the thing that I want to do because of the fact that we don't have the technology in Botania yet to do it, but we can build an automated tree farm system that will somewhat support itself and also allow us to do auto smelting of items using fuel, using mana, using a tree farm system, which I may or may not build depending on the availability of other things. And the reason why I'm concerned about the availability of other things is charcoal, which has been changed. The capability way of getting charcoal, you can't smelt any wood in a normal furnace to get charcoal. The only way you can get charcoal is with a coke oven. So we may or may not do what I was kind of thinking about. It kind of makes a limitation. However, we can still we can still add wood. I'm actually burning some mineral wood over here right now. The problem is the mineral wood these things don't pick it up quick enough, so it may end up being one of those things we'll just change out eventually as it goes. But we're kind of playing around, we're kind of having some fun. So today, what I want to do is we have 2 directions to go to at this point. We've kind of caught up a few things over here. We need to go back to the main end island, and we need to go get a bunch of dragon's breath in order to be able to craft some runes, fire runes. We do not need fire runes for the direction that I want to go today, but in order to be able to make any of this kind of stuff or be able to speak with the elves, we're going to have to be able to craft at least one of these fire runes. And to recount, a fire rune, I don't know if we've looked at this yet or not. A fire rune is firewood, gunpowder, and dragon's breath. Now, firewood, as far as I know, is nothing more than just something we can do, yeah, with a piece of end-infused iron, we'll create a firewood block. End-infused iron we get by killing the endermen that are carrying blocks around. Well, there's none of them around right now. There's a there. Yeah, that guy right over there, he just disappeared. They've got double the health of a normal enderman, and they drop those iron blocks. So we may end up getting bored, just depending on what goes on, and build a random little bitty, try to find an area out in the world, out here in the void that does, that's kind of devoid of all the kinds of things. So we might eventually get bored and try to travel towards the edge of these islands and see if I can't find a spot that I can actually go out into the void and build just a random Enderman platform kind of thing, so a splatter farm, yeah, Enderman farm, just so that we can get those kinds of things. Because in order to get a few things, where is it? Click, 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 click. This stuff, I've already got a couple of them. Uses on this one, as far as I know, it's going to be smelting. I think, no, we have to use an end iron chunk and an end iron chunk. Right click on a wormwood plank with a chunk of iron infused. It's the only way we're going to get a firewood block, which is fine. Firewood's kind of cool. I think firewood is one of those things you can use. You can put it on an axe, maybe. I forget what it's all. There's several different ways of using it, but that's what we're going to be using it for. So we want to, now that I've rambled on and janked around and talked for a little while, I've been growing industrial hemp so that we can get string. I want to get down over into this area because of this. Tired of cutting down huge trees over and over again. How about some tiny ones? Let's craft a bonsai pot and a coke oven or a coke furnace or whatever it is. If we can get over to this area today and get this completed, this will make our lives slightly easier to the point that I can actually start doing a couple of things. So again, I won't really have to do what I was thinking about because I'll be able to just grow saplings in a bonsai pot, which I think, if we look at it, hopefully these are not a ridiculous, bonsai pot, just clay bricks with a hopping bonsai pot. So so we can just kind of forego the whole thing, and those are really readily doable on various things. So we can definitely take a look at it. So I'm going to take a really quick break real quick and make sure I have everything I need to be able to do the next step, and I will get right back with you guys. Okay, so I already had a few things, plus I was kind of worried about some stuff. We're going to be building a few things with Botania today, so I wanted to make sure we at least had most of what was going on, and I do. Okay, so awesome. The first thing it wants us to do is make string. I've been collecting the industrial hemp fiber for a minute now, although I haven't really been producing a lot of it, so let's just go ahead and craft all of the string up that we need in order to be able to do all of this stuff. I've got random pieces, parts all over the place. It's kind of one of those I run by and I pick the stuff as it grows. So we'll just go ahead and craft all of that into a few pieces, and we now have string. So now we're happily done with string. That means we can make a bed, which is... Feel sleepy now, see you tomorrow, see if there is one, craft a bed. I don't know why I would want to craft the bed, but I have a little bit of wood around. Let's just grab those logs. Thank you. Oop, what am I doing? Wool. 1, 2, 3. I'm not really having a problem with the Endermans. I'm just kind of concerned about it wanting me to make a bed. So, let's see what happens. Bonk. Yeah, I figured that was what you were going to do. You're going to give me a spawn point, but I can't sleep in the end. Cute. Is that all it says? You want to mess with the end is a quite peaceful place. I feel sleepy now. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see if there is one. Craft a bed. Yeah, I figured that was what was going to happen. It's just going to allow me to set my spawn point. Fine, whatever. We don't need to worry about it. On to the next step, which is going to be... clicking the right button. Clayconia. Clayconia is how we're going to get the clay that we need in order to be able to make things. And the question is, as it says right there, is how do we get sand? And I believe we've already touched on this. How we get sand is how we get cobblestone, is how we do a few things. So if I take a couple of these out, and I've managed to get a few more of these flowers going, I can place endstone down on around these flowers, the whatever you call them, these pure daisies. And the pure daisies will turn the endstone into cobblestone if you give it a little bit of time. So then what you do is you can take cobblestone and you can toss it into a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst underneath of it, and we get sand. So we'll go ahead and do that. We've already done this, I believe, anyway, but we're just going to go ahead and recount it. I'm going to go ahead and kill a little bit more of them. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to put some fuel in that. As we wait on this, these will change in like 10 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it is, and we'll get you out of the way. We need to be able to do that so we can get to the next part. So Clayconia. Now, I've used some of these parts before in many other packs, and Clayconias are pretty simple, easy to make as far as I recall. Where is my Petal Apothecary? We're going to need a Rune of Earth, however, to make it. So a Rune of Earth is going to require a mushroom, mana power, mana steel, and a block of coal, and a chiseled piece of stone, or a stone piece. Do we have one of those? Because let's start making our first runes. So we should have all the parts pieces to be able to make. I might even still have some of them laying around. I really need to organize my inventory here. I guess I don't. Let's go make us a mana pearl real quick. And there we go. See all of my nice cobblestone around the outside edges of things. We'll clean this mess up later just in case I need one of these. Let's make us a mana pearl really quickly. Thank you. And we're going to run up here and go find a little bit of living rock. Cool. And we're going to go ahead and make the thing that we need in order to be able to make that rune, which is a runic altar. We're also going to have to make... Where's all my living wood? There we go. Cool. All right. I need a flower petal. Any petal will do. We seem to have a few of these. Let's make another mana spreader. Let's see. I think it's gold, then petal, then a living wood. Such. Yes, thank you very much. All right. We put that back away for now. And we can take our runic altar out here and gather up a few of the parts that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and put this dude like right there. And I hope I have enough mana in that pool to do what I need it to do. Where is my Wand of the Forest? Go there. All right, so now you're hooked up and you can juice that guy up and we can make things work. So in order to make that rune, we're going to need a block of coal, chiseled stone, mana steel, and mana powder. Mana powder is pretty much any powder, redstone, gunpowder, floral powder into a mana pool. The mana steel, of course, is an iron ingot, which I already have a few crafted accidentally because, you know, I'm a brilliant genius when it comes to that kind of thing. So we need a coal block and a piece of stone and a mushroom. And some glass. I cooked some glass in case I needed some glass. Let's put the glass in that box. There's some stone, and I need a coal block. Okay, there we go there. And I should, somewhere in one of these chests, maybe, if not, we can make a few more. What did I do with them? Too much stuff in my inventory again. I love it. Well, we'll need one of those in a minute, but that's fine. We can actually put this string away as well, too. I swear I made them already. Take a look. I know I made them already. Where are they? I know I made them already. No, uh-oh, I done screwed up, didn't I? Mushrooms. We need mushrooms. I know I made them already. I was going to just go ahead and be fancy about it, but apparently I don't know what I did with them. Okay, well, fine. I'm pretty sure I already made a bunch of mushrooms. Let's go down here. I bet you they're downstairs. They're in there. Okay, cool. Now, mushroom. Let's go out the door here and I will show you where we get mushrooms. Mushrooms, a recipe for a mushroom. It's a pure daisy recipe with the N-biotic. So you just set it on the Stygian grass, one of these little things out here, and the pure daisy will change it into a mushroom. And then what I did was I got about a handful of those, and I just put them downstairs in the dark and let them spread around for a while. And, you know, then they did what they needed to do. So let's go over here and see if we can't manage to make this first thing. So we need one of those, and 1, 2. That. Nice. And then you can just do that. Alrighty then, where is my wand? And our first runes are going to be runes of earth. Awesome, that didn't use too much of that, so good deal. The problem is Clayconia is going to use quite a bit of it, so we're going to have to be kind of careful with that. So, let's see if we can go ahead and make a Clayconia. Let's see, clay. I gotta remember what this thing is going to be. That didn't work. Hey, what did you do? No, this. So we need a light gray, gray, and a cyan. So 1, 2. I need to make some more of that, and I have a cyan. Good deal. Do we have any more bone meals? Am I gonna have to make some bone meals? There's some bone meals. So again, look at that really quickly. Yeah, we need one more light gray because I don't have any. So, bonk, give me my skizzers. And whack. Thank you. Alrighty. So we can put that back, and 2 of these, and a bucket of water. Where is my bucket? I love it. I'm so somewhat organized. I've already left that thing sitting somewhere twice, so I kind of worked pretty hard for that shulker box. Anyhow, so we need to do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and a seed, which that should work. Nice. Alrighty then, give me a piece of dirt. Here's another funny thing. I went and got a whole bunch of vivid grass. Alright, so if I put this right close to that mana pool, it should link to, and it does, good deal. And I also went in my travels, found a Manaseer monocle, which basically allows me to see the range of the various flowers and where they're at, so that's pretty cool on that part. So technically all I should need to do now is that, I think. If I remember correctly. Where is the button? That button. That goes into the small one. Clay. I think that's all I got to do. Or do I throw it on the ground? I forget. Let's read the book. Clayconia. No, that's not a Clayconia. Let's go over to here. This guy. Clayconia simply acts as it turns and moisten nearby sand, turning into clay. This process is a decent amount of mana, but nothing too insane. Okay. It did have mana, right? Yeah. Oh, you sucker. That one. There we go. Awesome. All right. The only problem is it doesn't really make a lot of clay. Come here. No. Don't go in that thing. There we go. We'll just do this way. Why do I feel like I'm missed one? So we're going to have to make a lot of clay and a lot of stuff and a lot of things. So let's see about being able to do the next step, which is we need to go ahead and make a little bit of clay bricks. So this may be taking a couple of minutes here. Let's see. We don't have anything in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to make about 10 of these. I think maybe 10 of these. Maybe we just make 2 for right now. Because I do think we're probably going to be growing at least the crystallized mineral. So the mineral saplings. No, give me those berries back. I don't need that for right now. Put some of this away. You got way too much junk in your inventory, although I think I'm going to need that cobblestone in just a minute. I'm probably going to have to make a bunch of other things, and I'm going to put that in the actual pot itself. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good to go there, so we'll go ahead and get this done. So that should have cleared that up. Yes, we got this gentleman. So miniature plant. Wonderful. Do we have any hoppers available? We do have one. Can I get a... I made a few of these too while we were at it, while I was being bored. Can I make another one of those really quickly? Is this recipe in this? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And I need a few sticks. So we'll just make a drawer. Actually, no, let me see. Drawer frame. Drawer frame, drawer frame. We want a 2 drawer frame, so that means I need a piece of wood in the middle. Interesting. Okay. Do that. Thank you. Is that all 5 of them? All right, let's make our first bonsai pot. And immediately add a hopper to it. And immediately go outside. I think we're probably going to need some dirt. I don't remember how these work now. And you know what? We'll put it right there. That looks like a good spot. Oh, I need to make this into an actual drawer, not a frame. So let's put you in here. We'll just do that. And I am going to pick... I don't know. Well, let's do endstone bricks and a piece of that and see what that looks like. So endstone brick on the outside, piece of wood on the inside. That doesn't look terrible. Thank you. So we'll put that right there, and we'll put the bonsai pot on top with a piece of dirt, yes, and a mineral sapling. Ooh. No. No, give me that back. I should have made a bigger drawer than that. Give me that. We'll do the other tree real quick, because actually that's probably how we're going to be feeding ourselves. So let's do that, because the mineral, these fruits are too good. Where is that fancy sapling we got? Let's do the wisdom sapling. That should work. And eat. And that should, once it grows to the correct height, auto output into the bottom of the thing here, into this drawer. And for that matter, do we have the additional things that you can put in a bonsai pot? So grass, so I can grow sugar canes. That's very nice to know. I have no idea what that is. What else can we grow with these? I didn't know you could grow sugar canes with that. So we'll end up with a bunch of junk, random crap that I'm probably going to have to worry about. And of course, it's going to give me a stick right off the bat, but whatever. I'm going to have to play with that a little bit, and we'll see what we can do as far as everything else. It can sit there and back up and do whatever. Basically, as far as I recall, these things will void anything you don't want them to give you. So what I'll probably have it do is give me the wood and the fruit for right now, and then we'll be changing that out for something else. But yeah, I mean, this is a different tree entirely. What am I talking about? Alrighty then, cool. Let's go toss that in the pool over here and start working on the... let's start working on coke bricks. Coke bricks are regular old random recipe. Good deal. So that means I have to cook a whole bunch of sand up. So let's see how much this is going to cost me. Can I put my silly little ring back on? Thank you. $27. I'm going to have to go get some more stuff. Whoop, don't run off the edge. That's why I made a bunch of cobblestone. Hopefully we have enough mana for this. I mean, I do have a ring full of it. Get this cobblestone. And I suppose you guys go ahead and start cooking that right now. We're going to need it because I'm probably going to have at least 2 of these things. And we'll just grab that and do this. I wish it made a whole block instead of just a partial. We're not using too much. That's not bad. Good. That's what I wanted to see. I don't really need the saplings. I got a pile of them. Alrighty then. What do you got here? Oh, I needed to make some more sand. Way to go, Dingy. We need to make a little bit more sand because I need to be able to make the sandstone. So that and that. Cool. Still got plenty of that. So if we need to make some more, we can. And we're going to be waiting on this to do its thing. I don't want to use too much of this up, but we'll do that for now. And I'm going to have to sit there and wait on that. So sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. That'll make 16. I know I'm not quite close. This is always that thing where you just kind of just hacking things together until you get it. So we got a long way to go, and it's mainly going to be waiting on this stuff. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and make the next thing we're going to need, which is... Don't need that many. Where did I do with all the string that we just had? Thank you very much. Let's make us an engineer's hammer. Cool. And then we're going to have to sit there and wait on this thing to do what it needs to do. I guess I could have done this and used both of them. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the 27 bricks I need out of this, and I will be right back when we're done, because there's no point in you guys waiting on me. Alrighty then, that should be the last little bit of that, and I want to do one of these while we're at it. I think the iron is over there. Let's go ahead and do another wonderful little tank here. I don't want that one. I want that one. Thank you. At least one for now. I'll put all of this away. We don't need that drawer right now either. And I got way too much junk in my inventory again. Put that away, put that away. Made plenty of stuff as always, but that's fine. Smack. Let's see. Where are we going to put this thing? Because we're going to start working on building a base here eventually. I suppose probably the best spot's going to be right about in here for now. So let's go ahead and slap this dude down. Did I get the achievement for it? Build a coke oven. Okay, cool. All right, then. And then click. Nice. Let's get some coal. Or get some wood. One of the two. How much is in there? Not much. Let's go grab a stack of this stuff and just see how slow this is going to be. Just do a half a stack then. That's fine. 2, 3, 4. Good deal. We'll just toss a half a stack of those guys in there, and we'll go from here and see what happens. Because I'm going to have to start figuring out how we're going to do certain things. So we'll put you in there. You should work. I should be able to use this to extract the creosote out of it. So let's see. Configure pull. Hopefully that'll work. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. That's pretty reasonably quick. Okay, cool. And it pulls that out. So we may have to make a couple more of these because I'm probably going to need to be able to make a whole bunch of charcoal as we go. So let's see. We've got that sorted. So build a coke oven, do a few things. That will allow us to do some nice stuff there as well. We don't have the immersive tech, do we? Oh, we do. Interesting. Nice. So we've got immersive technology as well, so I can make this thing faster if I so choose. I mean, we'll end up having to cook coal in this. We'll end up having to do a few things, but charcoal and a couple other things mixed together might make this a little bit better off than what we need to do. A fluid void, void. What do we have for fluid voids? Trash cans. Good. We have fluid trash can. We have fluid trash can. So I can just easily automate that little process of getting rid of this garbage right now. Even though there is going to be a little bit of a use of it, I will technically probably use quite a bit of that stuff. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to be enough for today. I know it was kind of all over the place, but we did get one of those little sections completed. We have this out. Next episode, we're going to start working towards this, which is going to be meaning we're going to go back to the main end island and possibly saying hi to the dragon. I don't think we're going to kill her. I don't think we're going to kill her, but I think we're going to try to see if we can't get some of her nasty, stanky breath bottled up so we can come back here and do some work. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.